भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I welcome all the devotees for today's shloka class. Today we will discuss a shloka from Rupa Goswami's Padyavali. And this shloka talks about the effects of the process of bhakti on the hearts of sincere practitioners of bhakti. When we practice the process of devotional service, when we do Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, as we have in the previous week, of our heart, how do they positively uplift our consciousness? What would be our experience? Sukritinam tanvanti tundotsavam dhamani prathayanti hanta jalada shyamani netranjanam सामानि श्रुति सुष्कुलीं मुरलिका जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते कामानि वृतचेतसामिह विभो नाशापि न शोभते. Let's do it line by line. It's a long shloka. Hari.
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां
नामानि प्रणयेन ते
नामानि तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवं नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवं नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्.
धाम जलदा श्यामानि
Prabhu, your voice is breaking.
Hare. Oh, really?
Yes, Prabhu.
धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त श्यामानि. You're unable to hear me?
No, Prabhu.
Dhamani prathayanti hanta jalada. Okay, I don't know what to do. You recite. You recite. Dhamani prathayanti hanta jalada shyamani netranjanam.
धामानि प्रतयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनं धामानि प्रणयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनं धामानि प्रणयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्.
Okay. Third line. Samani shruti suskuli muralika jatanjal.
सामानि श्रुति
Yes, Prabhu, recite.
सामानि श्रुति सस्कुलं मुरलिका जातान्य लङ्कुर्वते सामानि श्रुति सस्कुलं शस्कुलीं मुरलिका जातान्य लङ्कुर्वते सामानि श्रुतिसस्कुलं मुरलिका जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते.
Okay, good. Next, last line. Kamani vrita miha vibho nashapi nasyobhate. Okay.
कामानिव्रतचेतसामिह विभो नाशापि न शोभते. कामानिवर्तचेतसामिह विभो नाशापि न शोभते. कामानिव्रतचेतसामिह विभो नाशापि न शोभते.
Full shloka. Namani pranayena te sukrutinam tanvanti tundotsavam.
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्.
Dhamani prathayanti hanta jagita. Yes, recite.
धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलद श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्. सामानि श्रुतिशस्कुलिमुरलिका जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते. कामानि वृतचेतसामिह विभो नाशापि न शोभते.
Good. Next. Yashoda there. Namani pranayena te sukrutinam tanvanti tundotsavam.
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्.
Dhamani prathayanti hanta jalada श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्.
धामानि प्रतयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्.
सामानि श्रुतिसस्कुलिमुरलिका जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते.
श्यामानि श्रुतिसकुलिं मुरलिका जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते.
कामानि वृतचेतसामिह विभो नाशापि न शोभते.
कामानि व्रतचेतसामिह विभो नाशापि न शोभते. हरे कृष्ण.
One more, last. Priyansh. Namani येन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्.
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तण्डोत्सवम्.
धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्.
कामानि प्रतयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्.
नामानि श्रुतिशस्कुलिमुरलिका जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते.
नामानि श्रुतिसस्कुला मुरलिका जातानि अलङ्कुर्वते.
कामानि वृतचेतसामिह विभो नाशापि न शोभते.
कामानि वर्तचेतसामिह विभो नाशापि न शोभते. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So let's discuss the meaning of this shloka. In this shloka, Rupa Goswami describes what is the experience of a devotee while chanting the holy names of Krishna. When one takes to the path of bhakti, one experiences the love of Krishna, and that experience is to the degree one absorbs oneself in the activities of devotional service. Okay, so let us see. Namani pranayena te sukritinam tanvanti tundotsavam. Namani means the holy names of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Are many names: Narayana, Madhusudana, Madhava, Trivikrama, Vamana, Madhusudana. So there are so many names of the Lord. Namani pranayena, with love, when we utter the name of the Lord, you know what happens? Tanvanti tundotsavam. Tunda means tongue, right? So a person experiences a great festival of tongue whenever one chants the holy names of Krishna. Tanvanti means manifests. For whom? Not for everybody. Many people may say Krishna, Rama, Varaha, Madhusudana, but everybody will not get that ecstasy of celebration of the tongue. Only Sukritinam, only sincere devotees. Su means good. Kritina means work. Sukritina means those people who engage themselves in good work. What is the best work that we can take up? Worshipping Krishna. The best activity is to worship Krishna. Sukritina is generally referred to some pious people, but Sukritina ultimately refers to sincere devotees who engage themselves in the service of the Supreme Lord Krishna. Is it clear? Am I audible? So, Namani pranayena te sukritinam tanvanti tundotsavam. For such sukritinas, for such great devotees, chanting the holy names of Krishna is like a great celebration for the tongue. Tongue experiences greatest joy while uttering the holy names of Krishna. Not by tasting some delicious items or not by speaking gossip, not by something else or something else. So the tongue's real ecstasy is in chanting the holy names of Krishna, and we can experience it by becoming devotees of Krishna. Clear? That's the meaning of the first line. Namani pranayena te sukritinam tanvanti tundotsavam. Second, Dhamani prathayanti hanta jalada shyamani netranjanam. Netra means eyes. Here, tongue is covered. In the first line, tongue is covered. Now, Rupa Goswami is speaking about the eyes. Eyes means netra. Netranjanam. Sometimes people put some netranjan, means some kind of ointment on the eyes, right? The real decoration for the eyes. The real decoration for the tongue is the holy name of Krishna. What's the real decoration for the eyes? Let's see here. Dhamani prathayanti hanta jalada shyamani netranjanam. Dhamani means the bodily splendor of Krishna, the brilliance of Krishna. When you look at the beautiful form of Krishna, very nicely decorated on the altar, who is Shyama. Shyama means he is blackish in color. When you see the dark complexion or the Supreme Lord Krishna who is in dark complexion, that Dhama, the Lord's brilliance or shine or bodily splendor becomes your Netranjanam. It's like the ointment for your eyes, right? Prathayanti means it manifests, right? So Hanta refers to like Hanta Yamadrirabala Haridasa Varyo. Hanta means it's an expression of wonder, right? So Rupa Goswami says that, oh dear friend, it's indeed a great celebration for your eyes to be able to see the beautiful form of Krishna. Dhamani prathayanti hanta jaladashyamani nitranjanam. Prathayanti means manifests. So we saw the decoration of tongue is the holy name of Krishna. The decoration of eyes is the beautiful form of Krishna. Then third, Samani Shruti Sashkuli Muralika Jatanyalankurvate. Here, Shruti Sashkulim is mentioned. This basically means ears. So, what is the ornament for the ears? Ornament for the tongue is Krishna's name. Ornament for the eyes is Krishna's form. Ornament for ears is Muralika. Murali, the sweet notes of Krishna's flute. Samani Shruti Sashkuli Muralika Jatanyalankurvate. So, Samani refers to music that comes from Murali, Krishna's flute. Jatani Alankurvate means, Alankar means the decoration, okay? So, it becomes an ornament for the ears. The flute sound, the song of Krishna's flute becomes an ornament for the ears. Basically, devotee likes to hear only things that are connected to Krishna, only sounds that are emanating from Krishna. Like Bhagavad Gita is a sound vibration that is made directly from Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam is a sound vibration that is spoken about Krishna. Right? Gita is spoken by Krishna, Bhagavatam is spoken about Krishna. So these are like spiritual sounds. So these sounds are our ornaments for the ears. The real ornaments for the ears are not like the golden or silver or diamond earrings that we wear. That may be there as a convention, but the real ornament for the ears is Krishna Katha. Srimati Radharani is described in various scriptures. It is said that the ointment for her eyes, the Netranjana, is Krishna's form. It is also described when her form is being described, her decorations are described. So, how are they described? The ornaments of Srimati Radharani, the earrings of Srimati Radharani are actually Krishna's katha, the sound vibration coming from Krishna's flute. In this way, when somebody is very advanced in one's devotion towards Krishna, they enjoy or they experience, more than enjoyment, we should say experience. They experience their functions of senses also in connection with Krishna. Eyes coming in contact with Krishna's form, ears coming in contact with Krishna's stories or descriptions of Krishna's qualities, nose coming in contact with the fragrance of leaves and flowers offered to Krishna's lotus feet, tongue coming in contact with Krishna Prasadam or Krishna's holy name or general Krishna's glories. So like that, every sense is connected to Krishna, then only one experiences greatest ecstasy in bhakti, right? So when Krishna enters this Vrindavan forest, he plays flute and he attracts the attention of everybody in the entire forest, every single living being, not only human beings. So you know that sloka, Barhapidam, Barhapidam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranamam, Barhapidam Natavarapu, Karnayor Karnikaram, Vibradvapu, Kanaya Kapishar, Vaijayantim Chamalam, Nandran Venar, Adasudaya, Purayan Gopa Vrinde. Purayan Gopa Vrindaranyam, Daraman, Pravishad Kirtihi.
Okay. Vrindaranyam Swapadaramanam Pravishad Gita Kirti. While playing his flute, Krishna enters into Vrindavan with his divine lotus feet, not even wearing shoes. Okay. So that sound of Krishna's flute completely attracts the hearts of the gopis who are seeing Krishna as he's entering the forest or coming back from the forest in the evening, right? The gopis only get darshan, the younger gopis, the Madhurya gopis, they get darshan of Krishna only when Krishna is going into the forest and coming out of the forest, right? So during the daytime, he's with the gopas in the forest. During the night time, he's in Nanda Maharaj's home with Yashoda Mata and Nanda Maharaj. But these younger gopis, they get darshan of Krishna only once in a while, right? In the morning time and in the evening time. So these gopis once gathered together and they started glorifying Krishna's flute song. And that glorification is called Venu Gita. It comes in the 21st chapter of the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So from the 7th sloka, they glorify different effects of Krishna's flute on different living beings. So being attracted to Krishna's flute song, cows make their ears as vessels and drink the beverage, nectarian beverage of Krishna's flute song through their ears. And calves who are so absorbed in drinking milk from their mother's udders, they become distracted by Krishna's flute song. They think that, oh, this milk is not as tasty as Krishna's flute song. They want to hear that. And all the rivers, they become attracted to Krishna's flute song and they try to embrace Krishna's lotus feet with their arms. What are the arms of rivers? Huh? What are the arms of rivers? What hands do they have? Yes, Kamak. Huh?
Waves,
Huh?
Prabhuji. Waves.
Okay, with their hands, they make some offerings. What are the offerings? Waves are their hands. Okay. What offerings do they make? Huh?
The jewels or the shells in the sea or river.
Okay. Anything else? Yes.
Prabhuji, the lotuses which float on the river, so
Exactly.
they, with their
Yes. Making their waves as arms, their hands, they offer lotuses that grow within them. Right? And they embrace Krishna's lotus feet with their arms and offer lotuses to Krishna's feet. Okay. So this is the effect of Krishna's flute song on the rivers. Then the deer, buck, then other birds, and cows and calves and gopas and gopis and trees and even the devatas, ladies who are traveling in airplanes in the sky, they all get attracted to Krishna's flute song, right? That's the real ornament for the ears, not just the metal ornaments. So next is, let's go from behind. We spoke a little bit about Muralika, Alankarvati. Then Dhamani Prathayanti Hanta Jalada Shyamani Netranjanam. The Netranjana, the real ornament for the eyes is not the anjana or black ointment that we put. The real ornament for the eyes is the beautiful form of Krishna. There are 6 aspects of Krishna's beauty. Anyone knows? Gopis are seeing this. Gopyastapah kimacharan yadamushya rupam. Who knows this shloka? Gopyastapah kimacharan. Yes, you can recite. You need the
गोप्यस्वरूपं लावण्यसारमसमूर्धनन्यसिद्धं. Then can you give me one word? I'm forgetting.
Then Hasini will continue.
गोप्यस्तपकिमचरन्यदमुष्यरूपं लावण्यसारमसमोध्वमन्यसिद्धं दृग्भिः पिबन्ति अनुसवाभिनवं दुरापम् एकान्तधाम यशस्य ऐश्वरस्य.
Ekanta dhama yashashah shriya aishwarasya. The beautiful form of Krishna is the one and only abode of all opulences. Shriya Aishwarasya, his beauty, his opulence, his wealth, his knowledge, his power, they're unlimited. And if you see such a beautiful form of Krishna, which is Lavanya Saram, the essence of all loveliness, Asamordham, unparalleled, Ananya Siddham, self-perfect, okay, Dirgbihi Bibanti Anusava Abhinavam Durapam. When you drink the nectarian beauty of Krishna, through your eyes, you make your eyes as vessels to drink. What do you drink through this vessel of eyes? The beauty of Krishna. That's a nectarian beverage. Okay, make your eyes as vessels and drink Krishna's beauty as a beverage, right? So when you do so, you feel like asking, I want second serve, I want third serve, I want fourth serve. I want to look at Krishna's beautiful form more and more. I'm not satisfied, I'm not satiated. I want to see every day. So the Dwarkavasis were looking at Krishna on a daily basis, but still they want to see Krishna more and more. Anyone knows that shloka? Dwarkavasis Nityam Nirikshamananam. Yes.
नित्यं निरीक्षमाणानां यदपि द्वारकौकसं न तृप्यन्ति हि दृशा श्रियधामाङ्गमच्युतम्.
Nityam Nirikshamananam. Every day they are looking at Krishna. But still, Navitrupyanti hidrishaha, their eyes are not satisfied because Shriyo Dhamangam Achyutam, Lord Achyuta's Anga means body is abode of all opulences, all beauties, right? He Sarva Saundarya Sangraham. Fine. So that beautiful form of Krishna is Netranjanam. Instead of focusing too much on decorating our eyes with all kinds of cosmetics, let us focus on decorating our eyes with the beautiful form of Krishna. Then let's go to the first one. Namani pranaye nate sukritinam tanvanti tundotsavam. Tundotsava. Where does it come again? And another shloka also Tundotsava comes. Tunda. Okay. Yes, Kamakshi, you know? Tunde Tandavini. Tunde Tandavini, who knows?
I know very little bit.
Yeah.
Pandavani krite tribhuvane.
No. You're making a new shloka. Yes, Krishna.
तुण्डे ताण्डवनी रतिं वितनुते तुण्डावली लब्धये कर्णक्रोध गतं विनिगतयते कर्णाग्वतीं यस्पृहं तेन चेतप्रात्यं
प्रांगण संगिनी विजयते
सर्वेन्द्रियाणां कृतिं न जाने
जनिता कियद्भिरमृतैः कृष्णेति वर्णद्वयी. So Tunde Tandavini Ratim Vitanat. Same Rupa Goswami wrote that shloka. The Rupa Goswami who wrote this shloka in Padyvali, the same Rupa Goswami wrote that shloka in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. See, he says, when I chant the holy names of Krishna with my tongue, I desire millions of tongues. Anyone desires millions of tongues here? Anyone feels that while chanting Hare Krishna, one tongue is not sufficient, even more tongues. We desire millions of tongues to taste prasadam. I know that. But here he is desiring millions of tongues to chant the holy names of Krishna, right? Tunde tandavi niratim vitanute tundavali labhage karna kroda kadambini ghatayate. He says that I desire millions of years to relish the sweetness of Krishna's name, right? No jane janita ki yadbhiramurtai krishneti varnadvayi. I don't understand what great nectar is embedded within these two syllables, Krishna, right? So that is the potency of holy name. That's the extent to which holy name of Krishna can satisfy our tongues and ears, of course. So these are the three things. Now, if one manages to make the holy name of Krishna as an ornament of tongue, and if one manages to make the beautiful form of Krishna as an ornament of eyes, and Krishna Katha as ornament of ears, then Kamani vrita chetasamiha vibho nashapinah shobhate. Kama means desires, unlimited desires, material desires. I want this, I want that. I want wealth, I want name, I want fame, I want followers, I want ornaments, I want cars, I want big positions, I want awards, I want bungalows. So many desires. A conditioned soul, an average conditioned soul in this material world is constantly hankering for hundreds and thousands of material accomplishments, material happiness, flavors of material happiness. So, kamani vrita chetasam, our chetasa, our consciousness will be devoid of all those kama, all those bad desires, right? So, why? What is the reason for this kama? Sangat sanjayate kama. We develop desires according to our association. We develop desires in accordance with the type of association that we keep ourselves in. If we associate with bad people, we develop bad desires. If we associate with good people, we develop good desires. If we associate with pure devotees, we develop desire to render pure devotional service unto Krishna. If we associate with materialistic people or drunkards or smokers, we also feel like smoking. We also feel like drinking, right? So it's very important that we keep our consciousness protected, and the greatest protection for consciousness is available in the company of devotees, in satsanga, right? So how do we develop desire to see Krishna, hear about Krishna, and chant Krishna's names? Only by keeping ourselves in association of devotees. Therefore, kamani vrita chetasamiha vibho nashapinah shobhate. Nasha means destruction. The destruction of material desires is possible when we expose ourselves to the company of devotees. Nahashobhate means the material desires will not appeal to you anymore. Somebody says, I will give you so much money. Will you give up chanting Hare Krishna? Yes, Hasani, if someone tells, they'll give you 1 crore rupees. They'll say, stop chanting Hare Krishna. You're chanting Krishna nouns. Okay, will you stop?
No, Prabhu.
No, 1 crore. You are not attracted to 1 crore. Okay, very good. Somebody says, I will give you a big award. Will you stop taking darshan of Krishna? Yes, Gaurangi, will you stop taking darshan of Radha Madhav? If says, I will give you a big award. You'll become most popular here. So what do we need? Why do we need these awards and money or anything else in comparison to Krishna's Nama, Rupa, Guna, Lila? They're insignificant. Of course, they may be required to some degree for the maintenance of the body and soul together. Some money is required, some facilities are required. But the real happiness is in worshipping Krishna, bringing our senses in contact with different sense objects which are Krishna related. Okay, so like our senses are completely satisfied when we bring them in contact with Krishna. Jihve kirtaya keshavam muraripum. Similarly, to extend this idea, when we extend this idea, our senses are completely satisfied not just by bringing our senses in contact with Krishna related objects, but engaging our senses in satisfying the senses of Krishna. Right? Let us use our hands in satisfying Krishna's senses. Let us use our eyes in satisfying Krishna's senses. Let us use um, our everything, every sense in Krishna's service. Actually, Srimati Radharani decorates herself, and all the gopis of Vrindavan, they decorate themselves just to give pleasure to Krishna's eyes. Okay, just to give pleasure to Krishna's eyes, they decorate themselves. Not that they have so much of excitement to decorate themselves. Actually, let me tell you another deeper secret. Seeing Srimati Radharani's beauty, many times Krishna faints. Okay, Krishna faints. So all the gopis, when they decorate Srimati Radharani, it's not that they're enhancing her beauty, they're trying to hide her beauty. So let's decorate Radharani in such a way that her beauty is hidden. Her beauty is not completely revealed. Okay. So that when she comes in front of Krishna, Krishna wouldn't faint and let the pastime happen. Right? If Radharani comes in front of Krishna and Krishna faints, how will the pastime happen? How will the interaction happen? Therefore, the gopis endeavor to decorate Radharani in such a way that her beauty is hidden, not revealed so much. Right? Because Krishna cannot handle Radharani's beauty because she's extremely beautiful, right? If there is anyone more beautiful than Krishna, that is Srimati Radharani only. Okay, so yeah, these are some finer things that the acharyas share with us. I think we will conclude here. Thank you very much. We will recite this once again. Hari, you want to recite? नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्
धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्
धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्
तामानि श्रुतिशस्कुलिं मुरलिका जाते
सामानि श्रुति संस्कृतिं मुरलिका जातान्निलं कुर्वते
कामानि वृतचेतसामिह विभो नापि न शोभते
कामानि वृतचेतसामिह विभो नासापि न शोभते।
नेक्स्ट नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्
नामानि प्रणयन्ति ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां से
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां
तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्
तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्
धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा
धामानि प्रणयन्ति हन्त जलदा
धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा
धामानि प्रथयन्ति हल्द जगदा
श्यामाणि नेत्राञ्जनम्
श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्
सामानि श्रुतिशस्कुलिं मुरलिकाम्
श्यामानि श्रुतिशस्कुलिं मुरलिका
जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते
जातानलङ्कुर्यते
कामाणि वृतचेतसामिह विभो
कामानि निर्वचेतसा अहिभो
नाशापि न शोभते
नाशापि न शोभते।
Okay, thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna.
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम्
धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्
धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम्
सामानि श्रुतिशस्कु जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते
सामान्य श्रुतिसस्कुलं मुरलिका जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते
कामानीवृतचेतसामिह विभो न शापि न शोभते
कामानिव्रतचेतसा इह विभो नाशापि न शोभते। हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी।
नेक्स्ट
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम् दामानि प्रणयन्ति हन्त जलदा
प्रथयन्ति
दामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनं सामानि श्रुतिसस्कुले मुरलिका जन्
जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते
जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते कामानि वृतचेतसामिह विभो नासापि न शोभते।
नेक्स्ट नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम् ओके नेक्स्ट धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम् सामानि श्रुतिशस्कुलिं मुरलिका जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते
श्याम
You begin. You start from the first line.
जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते कामानि वृतचेतसामिह विभो नाशापि न शोभते
You start from beginning. Okay, you can recite.
नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुन्दोत्सवम् धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनं सामानि श्रुति सशुकुलिं मुरलिका जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते कामानि वृतचेतसामिह विभो न शापि न शोभते।
Okay, we'll conclude here. Thank you very much. Others can recite at their homes. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.